We're going to throw down here real quick. Let me get all my stuff together. Oh my gosh. All right. Let me get you set up here in my tripod. There you go. All right. First thing, I got to clean this mess. I'm not even sure why it's so messy. All right. I've been editing. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's been wild. So I'm editing Motown now, and so that's a challenge. That is a challenge. Hope y'all are having a good one today. Please hit the like button. I appreciate it. Whoever did that. Love it, love it. All right. Now we're clean. We're going to I start this at let me go ahead and 400 it because it's frozen. Get this. I only want a little rice, so I'll use my little container here. Do. Howdy, howdy. Who is that? Who is that? Hey, Vinny, what's up? Happy Friday. Burgers on a biscuit? No. And no tuna cakes either. Sorry to disappoint you. Get this going on medium. You at work today or you off? Hold on, I gotta go to the back real quick. Get my meat. Meat and sauces. Meat and sauces. Meat and sauces. Get my sauces going. I gotta get my chicken going first, though. Actually, put these over here. Get my chicken. Get my chicken going. Need a hotter. Need it hot. Some like it hot. I like it. You like it. All right. Oh, dang. Oh, fired up, y'all. Fired up. Put some rice in here. I'm waiting for that to heat up. Ooh, too much rice. I'm going to overflow my rice. Let's not do that. Oh, it rained out here. I was surprised. I hope it's not overcast all weekend while we're working out there. I want to give my tomatoes some love in the sun after their harvest, but that may not happen. It may not. Okay, I'm going to sharpen my knife. Sharpen the knife. I got a little, tiny little sharpener. It's been handy though. Man, let me tell you. I've got my other veggie. Oh gosh, I gotta get that going. Alright. Hold on. I'll be back. I gotta get my squash. This is the last of the squash casserole I had in the freezer. So it's just gonna get Oh, now my pan's a little bit hot. Try and just put everything up here where you can see it. Right, so this is going in casserole dish and in the oven. I probably should have thawed that first, but oh well. I'm in a hurry. I'm only going to put a little bit of oil here. Wait, I didn't get oil. I ordered oil. It said they delivered oil, and I didn't get oil. All right. I'm just going to put a little oil down because I just want to put some, give it a little non-sticky stick. I probably should have used the coconut oil instead, considering the cuisine. But here we go. Time to lay down the chicken. I'm just going to clean this up a little bit here. Clean up some of the skin off there, and I like to cut it because all the flavor gets down in there faster. Kind of like jerk chicken. I do the same. I was going to make jerk chicken, but we're going to try and do it tomorrow. I ended up eating out. I was tempted to eat out today because I got the excuse that I'm working. Once I'm done with this, I'm going to work. I'm going to work as late as I can handle it tonight. I have to get it done. My channel is suffering. These two surgeries. Is this my third surgery this year? I can't remember. I think it is. But I'm like, surgeries keep putting me back. And I'm one of those who's really good about trying to keep my, I keep a stock of stuff. Did I slice this one? I don't think I did. Sorry, y'all. I usually keep a stash of videos in under my belt. In the event of emergency or in case I need a day off. Even before this surgery, I posted a bunch. I'll read the comments in just a minute. Let me get this down. Thank you and welcome. Please hit the like button. I appreciate it. Everybody's welcome here. Just be nice. Just be nice. Life's tough enough for everybody. We don't have reason to be angry. That doesn't help anything. Alright. Now in this dish, you get the flavor from all the fat. That's the only reason I'm keeping it on. I don't need it this way. Slashes. Squeeze it. This dish is kind of it's so forgiving. It's easy. I mean, half that skin is probably going to come off. Good brown. Remember, it's just there really for flavor. Just washing my hands. I'll be over in just a minute. That's why I like this dish so much. It's kind of just stir it together, throw a lid on it, forget it. And the kind of want the skin falling off the bone. It's boiled meat in this case, isn't it bad? Sorry, my hand's still so nasty, so I'm going to just wash it one more time. Could be lotion though. Hope y'all are getting along. If y'all don't know each other, like connect if you're a YouTuber. Let me see what's going on here. Howdy, howdy, folks. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, Gatito. Hey, Deo. Hey, HSP. Hey, Riker. I am making Filipino chicken adobo. That's what I'm making. Quick and easy. Now, I don't measure it. It's all like to taste, right? So, the thing about this dish is it kind of has like all the things that make a dish delicious. Has a little bit of acid, has a little bit of sweetness, has saltiness for certain. A little bit sour. Has it all. Got some brown sugar here. I'm probably going to put like a couple big spoons of it. Because you do want to taste the sweetness. I'm going to put some dark soy sauce in it because I like dark soy sauce. It gives a depth to a flavor that regular soy sauce just doesn't do. So, I like it. I'm going to try it in here for the first time, actually. So I got a decent amount of soy. Between all of that, we're not even up to a half a cup yet. Now I'm going to add some vinegar. That'll get us up a little bit more. And then this best ingredients, let me show you this one. That's why I just put in this vinegar. And then I'm going to put in some fish sauce. Good amount of fish sauce. Alright. Fish sauce is growing on me. Now I'm going to add some water to this. What you can do also, like you can stir it real well and just taste it to kind of see if there's a good balance of sweet, salty, sour, and fish sauce. I'm going to let it be because of that dark soy. The flavors are really concentrated here right now. So I'm going to just add some water to this real quick. And I'm just going to, where am I at? Not like, I don't know, a little over a cup, but we'll see if we need to add more once we get this going. I'm just stirring that to let that brown sugar dissolve a bit. I'm going to go ahead and wash my rice over here, and I like to wash my rice. Let me get this done, and then I'll do the other thing. Just get everything going is the key right now to getting this dinner cooked. And I just rinse my rice like crazy. I want it to run till it's clear, basically. And this is just Mahatma, like regular non-grain rice. All right, we're getting there. I don't, when I'm making like a regular rice, I don't rinse it as much as I would if I were making, say, like a Persian to dig rice, which is my all-time favorite rice. I haven't made it in a while. All right. This is going to have to do. That's pretty clear, actually. All right, now, cooking water. That's how I measure my cooking water. Y'all don't laugh at me. This is how I measure my rice. I just throw in how much rice I think I want. If I have a little extra, that's good. And I put my finger in until it's at that first line of my finger, and then it's going on the stove over here. So yeah, that's how I do my rice. Quick and dirty, quick and easy. And I'm not going to put any salt in there because we're going to have plenty of sodium. I maybe should have made extra because then I could have had fried rice. Oh well. So I get a fork ready for that. Now we need to get the, we'll leave these over here. I'm leaving my sauces out in case when it gets finally cooked all the way, I may want to add some more, what am I thinking of? Any of those sauces. I may want, who knows? We'll see. It's got to cook down. It'll cook down and get, happy. I'm going to do garlic. Now this dish likes garlic. And I love that it has a lot of garlic. So again, we are cooking Filipino chicken adobo. Hey, chicken explorers. Good to see you. Thanks for the thumbs up, y'all. Appreciate you very much. Chicken Explorer, you got about, I don't know, 13 watch hours from me or something. What? Oakie's getting some from me now. Spreading the love, spreading the love. I don't know, I think I want more. You know, it's cold season, so I think we need more garlic. I was going to plant garlic. I have a bunch of it. I may still stick it in the ground just for the fun of it. All right. And the chicken smells good. This is the hardest part, peeling the dang garlic. I like that 30 clove chicken too. If you've never made that, you just put chicken thighs or whatever chicken you like. Put it in a pan, put in some chicken bouillon, and put 40 cloves of garlic in it. Oh my gosh, it was so good, so easy. And that you want to serve with bread because that garlic, you don't want to waste it. So once it's all cooked, you take that garlic out of there and spread it on some really good bread. Rick says, I really appreciate it. Oh, yeah. Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. I think Oki's watching them too. So, I had to tell, what's her name? She's kind of was in there last night. Mervita? I forget. She's European. I had to tell her to not worry about Mr. Russian. He's harmless. He just seems like a troll. I said he just has a lot of enthusiasm. Because I think she was like last night, she said in the chat, she's like, has anybody seen this guy? And then she was gone, and I was like, oh man. I had so much fun. I had so much fun with you and Raj last night. Alright, I haven't seen dang Shelly today. I need to get a towel. Where's my towel? Oh, shoot. I'll just use this. I think garlic is more important in this dish than the onion. I think some people don't even put onion in there, but the more the merrier on this garlic. I know Mr. Russian cracks me up. He tries to get everybody over on Discord. It was hilarious. Yeah, Rick, it's been hard. Like, I've been watching my hours drop. I was so close to 3,000. And then I've had 2 surgeries in 2 months, you know, so it's really been holding me back. Oh, wait, I need that in here. What am I thinking? Oh, that's what that noise was. My rice is boiling. All right. All right. Rice is boiling, so I gave it a stir and turned it down to low, and I'm going to let that cook for 20 minutes. Actually, I'm going to let it cook for 15 and take it off and let it sit flat. Is what I will do. Now I need onions. Okay. You know what? It's fried. So, cheers. Happy Friday, y'all. Let's go turn this chicken. I can hear. It sounds ready. I see brown too. Yeah. And my rice is overflowing. I figured that'd be happening. Low. Put it on low. What the heck? Take it off in there. chicken. Ooh, that skin is so crispy. You know I want to eat a piece of this. That one right there. I'm going to put it right there to cool. I'm not much for chicken skin, but this is beautiful. One more. All right. I'm going to leave a little room there because we're going to put some onion and garlic there in a minute. Now we're back over here. And let me put this garlic to the side. Now I hope I can get a lot of time to do what we need to do in the garden tomorrow. You just rough chop these. These aren't, like I said, the onions here aren't as important as the garlic. They can be big, they can be small. This is going to cook a while, so. Normally, I'm a little nicer with my stuff, but I've also been working, so my shoulder is starting to act up already. I mean, it's always in pain, but, well, not always. I should clarify that. It has always been in pain up until, this is the first week I haven't had pain continuously. So, all right, we're moving back over here. And there goes some garlic skins. We're going to put all this right over here in this little pocket. Just for a little bit. Alright. Most important thing, we got to bring our wine over. Alright. That tastes good. It tastes like summer. I'm going to miss the warm weather. I am not a cold weather person. Alright, let's see. What else have we got going on here? We got to get bay leaves. Believe it or not, another secret to this is a lot of bay leaves. So, I'm going to add those in. And because Chris doesn't like it, this recipe calls for peppercorns. But Chris doesn't like having to pick them out. So I'm going to add pepper to it as well. Yeah, and a lot of bay leaves in here. So, it's crazy. You got my black pepper. And if you're coming through, please hit the like button. I appreciate it. Hey, Bell Loop. How you doing, Bell Loop? Happy Friday. Let me mute. I'm gonna hit the Oh my Lord, those are so slow. All right, new pepper grinder. I'm on the cusp of what I think about it. It was at Aldi's, $9. I've only bought 2 salt and pepper shakers in 20, 30 years, something like that. So I broke down and bought one when I saw a salt and pepper grinder for $9. Alright, so there's our onion and garlic, a little bit of saute on that. So now I'm just going to sprinkle it amongst the chickens. Hey, Rick, tell the girls no offense. I swear you need to start a chicken novella in your shorts. And marry your chickens. I think you can buy little chicken outfits for them. Alright, so now we have that. And we're just going to take this sauce we made earlier. So this is soy sauce, brown sugar, rice vinegar. I did regular and dark soy, and also a lot of fish sauce and water. So you just basically pour that over that. And cover it. Or not. I'm going to get it boiling. So I'm going to cover it. And then when this is done cooking, like that meat will be falling off the bones, and you'll have pieces of chicken in here, and we will cook down, we'll boil out any remaining sauce to kind of give us a thicker, richer sauce. So and I'll stir this around. I'll flip them every now and then since the top is exposed. So there you go. Lid on that. We have 5 minutes 32 on the rice. Here's that chicken skin. So crispy. Oh. Ridiculously good. I'm almost tempted to make a salad, but I don't know. I have some cilantro. I'm going to make some chili. That's what I want to make. Maybe I should make some now and just get it done. Let's cook 2 dinners. What do you think? Shall we cook 2 dinners? That way I get to work like all day tomorrow. Either on gardening or editing, if I do that. Or Sunday. It'll leave me some time like to do more editing. Because I'm going to be up late tonight. Let me get some meat. So that's the other thing. I harvested those peppers. I gotta do something with them this weekend. So I took out some, ouch. I took out some, turn this out back down to steam burns. I took out some, more, what you call it? More turkey meat because I can stuff the feathers from me wearing the feather boa. They're everywhere. How'd they get in the kitchen? Holy moly. Alright. Chili's quick and dirty. Fast and easy. Amongst other things, this is what I put in my chili. Whatever kind of meat or not. Petite diced tomatoes. I'm going to try these. I've never tried these chili beans. I got 2 cans of those. I always put Rotel or tomatoes with chilies. I love them. I love them so much. All right. Messing with the turkey over here. Hold on. Just trying to open the container. All right. See, I love this because this is just frozen turkey I'm going to throw in here. That's what I like about the frozen turkey or even beef, any of these meals that are ground beef, you can just leave it frozen. It still makes for a quick meal. All right. Gosh, I feel like beef is so precious these days. Like, I don't want to use beef in chili. I'd rather use beef as a burger, you know? Really get a taste of it. All right, helps if I turn the oven on. I'm going to get a little olive oil in there. I think, you know what? I did not put any, well, I probably won't. I don't know if I'm going to put any sesame oil in that chicken over there or not. It's for the rice. Take that off, let it rest another 5 minutes. All right. This is going, oh, there's my olive oil. I'm going to put just a tad of olive oil since it's turkey meat. You know what? I have these chilies. I might put this stuff in there too. I have this little salsa from takeout. Some onions. Other reason I was going to make chili anyway this week, and because I have some fresh cilantro and I'm just going to dump it all in there. I bought it for another recipe, and I'm not going to use it for anything else. So, all right, back to cutting up. Who is all in there? A simple happy life, happy Friday. How are you doing? Are you feeling better? Did you get all your laundry did? I got a load of whites in there right now. When Chris comes home, he'll pull the whites out, put them in. But the darks, we didn't do the darks last night. They're still in there, so we got to do those. But We'll get it done. Well, Chris will get it done tonight. I'm going to go back to work after I get dinner made. So, are you, did you subscribe to Chicken Explorers, A Simple Happy Life? She's a sweetheart, Rick. You've been part of my channel since it started, Simple Happy Life, which is crazy. But I knew her before my channel. So, from a music channel mainly that I was part of. So, what are you making for dinner tonight, Simple Happy Life? I think more people, even in this group, Simple Happy Life, are talking about going to the mid-state meetup in November. And then some people in Rick's community, Raj, they're trying to get Raj over to the U.S. And him and Mr. Russian start out with Rick in New Mexico and go all the way to North Canada. And I've been invited on the RV road trip. I don't know. I think RV road trip, all I can think of is like, who was that? Elise Jordana, and who was that that she was engaged to? That was famous. Andy Dick. That group. Who was it? Captain Chaos or something had a van, and they were all living in an RV in Los Angeles. Oh my gosh. Alright, we got movement over here on the turkey. Things are heating up. Hey, garlic. What did I do with that garlic? Oh, I pushed it out of the way. I'm not making anything go through a drive-through. Go for it, girls. Self-care, self-care. That's what it's all about. I almost had Chris pick up from a restaurant we'd never been to before, just to kind of see how it was, but I actually was bad and had him. Oh no, we had frozen pizza last night because I was trying to edit and get stuff done last night. That's the story of my life. You know? So, oh wait, let me use this spoon for that. I'm tending to the turkey. Hold on, I'll be there. Alright, I'm going to throw a little water in this because I have no patience today. Alright, let's do this. I'll bring the rice to you. Oh, cancel, but that still needs to go. Let's check out our rice. See how it is. I just took it off the burner. Let's see. Is it nice and fluffy? Oh yeah, we got nice. You gotta keep them separated. Look at that. Look at that beautiful, beautiful rice. All right. Perfect. Perfection. All right. We may have to turn our chicken in a minute. The Filipino chicken. This is one of Chris's favorite dishes. And the funny thing is I made this dish and I'd never had it before. Usually doesn't work that way. Usually I'll have a dish and it's so good, I'll go home and make it. That's what happened with that beef curry, from, what was it? Burmese. The Burmese beef curry that we had in Minnesota. And I came home and made that stuff. It is so good. But this dish I had not. We didn't get an opportunity to try it until we went to St. Augustine. And I did a restaurant review of the Filipino restaurant on the beach we went to. Well, across from the beach. Okay. Garlic is sticky. All right, here we go. This should probably be a better chop. It's going in chilies, so we'll be a little nicer here. All right. Let me see this real quick. I need room. Well, actually, I'll show you where we are in the turkey that we plopped in totally frozen. It's down to just a nub, basically. So I'm going to put this lid back on and let it finish up. It'll be ready. And here's a tip, y'all. If you don't have one of those little, the things that they use on the ground beef, the 4-way thing, you don't need it. Just let your beef, well, not frozen, it's different. But if your beef is thawed, you put it in there fresh. Just put your meat in there, kind of spread it around. And then once it browns a little, just mash it. And once you mash it, all of your beef will crumble up into fine crumbles. It's perfect. That's all you got to do. All right, Simple Happy Life. Have a great night. I would feed you tonight if you were here, Rick. Do you eat chicken anymore? I had to ask. Some people don't. Like once they get pets, they're like, yeah, I can't eat them anymore. Sorry for my light. So, yeah. I guess I should bring this one over here because this one's just cooking. Now we're over here cooking tomorrow night's dinner. All right. I do this, y'all. Start off cooking one thing and end up just getting it all done. Chili's one of those things anyway that tastes better once it sits for a while. So it'll be really good tomorrow. I'm basically just mixing it today, letting it sit overnight because I don't want it so hot that, I gotta let it cool down before I can put it in the fridge in the back. Sorry, I normally don't use these. Let me go get a plastic one. Oh my goodness. I use them when I'm cooking, but I don't use them for my YouTube cooking. There you go. It's getting there. Just a minute. And meanwhile, I can open these cans. Call me funny. I don't have an electric can opener. I've always been that type of girl. I like manual stuff. I didn't get a food processor until I desperately needed it for pesto. I was in my 40s, I think, when I got a food processor. I think I was about that old when I got a blender too. I got my grandmother's stand mixer. It's ancient. But I rarely use it. I'm not a baker. And it didn't have a dough hook. If I did anything, it'd be dough. Because kneading is, you know, a chore. Alright. They look decent. I don't know if I'm going to put in crushed tomatoes or just diced tomato. I make it different every time. I don't have a recipe. So, it's chili. It's good. It has tomatoes, beans, and meat. And garlic and onions. It's good. It's good as is. I don't know about award-winning chilies, stuff like that. Although I will say I did participate in a chili cook-off. I did. I didn't win anything. I didn't take it seriously. I didn't know how fierce the competition was on that. That was crazy. Normally, you'd put these in later. I'm going to put this Mexican oregano in there. Because I like Mexican oregano. So I want some of it to cook in there. Cumin. Onion powder, garlic powder. Red pepper flakes up here. Look at my chili. Where did my chili go? Paprika. Don't tell me I don't have any chili. I know I just bought it. It's right here. How can I miss it? It's huge. Okay. Did you put anything special in your chili, Rick? I know. And it was at Stone Mountain. It's one of our big major attractions here. I don't know if they still do them. They do barbecue cook-offs and stuff. But what was great is whenever they had those, they used to have the best bands, Rick. Oh my gosh, over at Stone Mountain, I saw Ray Charles. I've seen Lee Greenwood. I've seen I saw Jerry Lee Lewis. Holy cow, he was old then and he was rocking the piano. Who else did we see? Little Feat. We saw Jefferson Starship. We saw Edgar Winter. Was it Edgar or Johnny? Chris just walked in. Who did we see? Edgar or Johnny Winter? I always forget. Edgar. Yeah, we saw Edgar. Yeah. Gosh, we've seen, but now all they have are those tribute bands. Now that they went privately managed. So, kind of rots. All right, so now all of our spices. The meat is tender. Onions and garlic are done. Onion powder, garlic powder. So that was those two. This side of my cabinets is a mess. Kind of adopted like the Indian cooking method, although this is a little wet. Oh, I haven't even tried this chili yet. I know it's darker than a lot of chili I get. I have fresh chilies too. I have all kinds of fresh chilies. I have guajillos and anchos and what else? I don't know. I got a bunch. I'm going to put like, I like a lot of chili flavor, so I'm going to put, that's almost a cap full. Probably shouldn't have done that since I've never tried this brand before, but all right. So like in Indian cooking, they put the herbs in oil and kind of let them get a little flavor going. So I tend to put my spices in before my meats. Oh, and this, I had some leftovers from the taqueria on the corner, so I'm just going to put their salsa in there. Oops, some salsa verde. Which I'll be making soon. Got just enough tomatillos maybe to make some salsa verde. All right, my hands are a mess. Rinse them off. All right. It's smelling really good now. Holy moly. Oh, I do have some mole in the freezer too. That's some chocolate mole that I made. I made a lot because I like it. Oh, shoot, I just put the lid down there. I love a chocolate mole. All right. Put these beans in. I like kidney beans in mine too, but I'm weird like that. Oh, there's the lid. It might have gone in somewhere. All right. Chili. Oh my goodness. Alright. Well, that's good. All I have to do is, well, we have crackers, but I can make some cornbread for that tomorrow. Sometimes I'll make corn fritters to go with chili. I like eating those, but I already made corn fritters last week. Alrighty, there you go. It's chili, y'all. I'm just gonna let that cook probably like 5 minutes at a boil, and then I'm gonna turn it off and put it in the fridge once it cools down tonight. That's what we're gonna do there. Let me get all this stuff cleaned up a bit. Alright, let's go over here. We're switching dinners. Go over here and Check out this Filipino chicken adobo. Everybody hears adobo, they automatically think Mexican adobo. Totally different. Flip it good. All right. So we're just waiting for this. We're going to flip it. It'll probably cook another 20 minutes like that. And it'll be falling off the bone. In fact, I'm going to leave the lid off now so some of that sauce, some of that liquid can absorb. And we'll have a beautiful sauce once this cooks down. It'll be delicious. All right. Stir the chili. Get a hot pad out. That way I can get it from away the heat of the stove there. I'm going to set my table real quick.
Do you think the dryer made too loud or no?
Probably not.
Okay.
Not as loud as that washer. The washer always feels like it's playing going on.
What does?
Thanks. Delicious. All right, yeah, we have rice back here. Please hit the thumbs up, y'all, if you're here. We've got some beautifully cooked, loose grain rice. We have Filipino chicken adobo. I have the squash. I need to check in the oven. Now's a good time to do that because it went in frozen. This is a squash casserole I cooked before my surgery. So I just took it out of the freezer and put it in the oven, and I think it's good. Just turn that off and let it sit the remainder of the time. And now also, this chili is well boiled. So I know the main thing was making sure that turkey meat was thoroughly cooked. And we're going to take that out, turn that off. Dinner for tomorrow is done. We did that. We did 2 meals tonight. Had ourselves on the back. I need a raise, Bun Bun. I said I need a raise. I cooked 2 dinners tonight. The second one was totally impromptu.
Yeah. Good chef. Yummy.
Yeah. I burned your shirt there. I need paper towels. I'll be back.
I'll get it.
You get them?
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Here, you can take these back. I think the sauce is going to be fine. I don't think we'll need more. You got them?
Mm-hmm.
You need me to open the door?
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep wanting to wipe everything down and I can't. Cheers, y'all. Try and get my kitchen in some kind of respectable condition again. Oh, you know what? We didn't put cumin. Never put cumin in the chili. I'm going to do that now. What was I thinking? Holy moly. Good thing I had it out over here. Onion.
Here we go.
And just put them on the rack.
Okay.
There. Clean up a little bit. Put everything back in the cabinets. While that cooks. I got some washed. All my spices. I'm overspiced. This is the second time this happened. The Old Bay falls and then it goes everywhere.
Oh.
Yummy. Maybe I'll do that. Man, Old Bay is potent. It is potent. Oh, y'all. Public service announcement. Go get your colonoscopy. Mine's coming up. Get a colonoscopy as soon as you medically can. I think it's 35 now.
45.
45? Yes, please do that. Please.
Oh, let me get that.
I'm going to actually turn this up a little bit because I'm ready to eat and go to work. Ridge Homestead, me too. Discount too. In the background, that is Mr. Easy Street. He goes by the captain on my channel. Now, Rick, you may wonder why I don't have any mods. So I had heard that if you have too many mods, YouTube sees that as you having a live that has a lot of aggression or something coming out at you. So it was a test. So I haven't remodded anybody. But, oh, those are yours. Okay, the Ridge Homestead, what it is. Awesome. Thank you. Mine is Jennifer N. Is the only one I have. Well, I have another one, Positively Games, because in the era of COVID, I had a channel called Positively Games. I didn't do much of it, but, in the beginning of it, everybody was so, freaked out. We were all isolated, so I did trivia, not music trivia, but general trivia, just to give some people an outlet to everything else going on in the world at the time. So, thanks, hon. So that's what I did there. But I rarely use it, if at all. I've got to go in and redo my, I've got to go in and re-up my domain name stuff. I have easystreetwithjen.com domain, but I have not, it doesn't have any content on the website. I'm just holding the domain for now. I can build a website. I was thinking about starting to play bingo and putting bingo cards on a website, but I don't know. Preliminary wipe down here as much as I can with the heat. Ooh, it's hot in here. Why is it so hot? Hold on, I need to change shirts. I've got to. Burn it up. Burn it up, kitchen. All right, that's better. Much cooler. Are you logging in,
Yeah.
Captain?
I put the mute button on. So.
Did you listen to me on the way home?
Yeah, it's start with the fried chicken.
Thanks.
with
Yeah, that's why I told you. I was hoping you'd listen.
the- Yeah.
Appreciate it. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Let's see where we're getting here. Oh yeah. And then I can come in and kind of split that up. I only, so I said, kind of want this falling off the bone because you want those flavors to permeate all of this chicken meat. This is what I do anyway. I don't know if Filipinos do it. Filipinos, I don't know. This is what I do. Plus, I got a late start to this, so. I imagine you could do this in a slow cooker too, and it would be fabulous. Yeah, we're just gonna let that keep going. Now, most of them look pretty done. There's maybe a thick one back there, but you know how some meat too can look red even though it's cooked. I'm so hungry, y'all. The smell over here is amazing. Right, Chris?
Oh,
If you didn't know that I was cooking this, you would have known what it was when you walked in the door.
oh yeah. It's a very distinctive.
Yeah, here. Here, I'll introduce you to my husband. He's rarely on, but there he is. That's Chris. This is
This is
Chicken
Dad.
Explorer is Rick. He's really cool.
Oh, hi, Rick.
Has chickens. He's a mechanic. When I first met Rick, he was converting a gas. Was it a small motorcycle or like it had to been a small motorcycle from to electric.
Oh, wow.
He put a platform in there and he's got like 4 batteries in there and he was trying to wire it to, and he got it to go.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So I love stuff like that.
Yeah, that's
So-
cool. That's
But I was perusing his playlist. I saw he was working on a VW, a vintage VW
uh-huh.
bus. Yeah.
Yeah, it's what's cool about that. I mean, it's kind of part of sort of an old school masculinity that's kind of fading,
Mm-hmm.
you know, in the internet era. Yeah, I'm kind of, I admire guys that can actually work with their hands and do the,
Guys like me.
what's that?
Guys like me. Well,
Yeah.
old school cars I could totally work on
Mm-hmm.
and repair.
Right.
Everything but an engine,
Well,
right? But now I can't. It's so tight.
you never
I
made the,
had to make sure I could. Are you kidding? I did make sure.
so you never made the switch from carburation to electronic fuel injection then?
No.
Okay.
And my drafting teacher, my mechanical drafting teacher,
Mm-hmm.
we did delve lightly into electronic schematics.
Mm-hmm.
So he taught us how to hotwire a car.
Nice.
Mr. Hill, he was so funny. He looked like a giant Fred Flintstone. He was an Army,
Uh-huh.
retired from the military.
Yeah.
So he was always practical. Like, then we dabbled in architecture and we could not do, or did I take architecture the next year? That's why it was. I took architecture the next year. We could not do like a dream house or the coolest house on the block. No, you had to do a shop, like a 2-car auto shop, and you had to do the landscape, the electrical,
Something
the
practical,
plumbing.
yeah.
You had to do something practical. He wouldn't let you do anything like fantasy dream house stuff.
Yeah. Rick said, I had a little electric dirt bike that needed 3 batteries, and I found 3 car batteries, so I made a little trailer for the batteries and connected the dirt bike to it. That's cool.
Yeah, that's what he did.
And
So,
I tell you though, car batteries are not so cheap anymore. I mean, some years back when I had the
they're ridiculous.
well, they're like a couple $100. I mean, I needed to get one for the for the Elantra. It was like well, you can get the $200 one or the $300 one.
I know.
I elected for the $200 one, and it's served me well so far.
I mean, nowadays that puts someone off the road.
Well, but and what they say is, well, cars draw a lot more current and a lot more electronics, so they need to be fancier batteries. My old Mazda, it needed a $60 battery when it got replaced because this was some years prior to that. So.
I mean, but there's so many people. I don't know.
Oh, Rick has a Hyundai Santa Fe. That's awesome. Yeah.
No, does he? Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
big Hyundai fans.
They've treated us right, and
Yeah.
with the
So Rick, you
cars.
won't believe this. Like, so we were up in the mountains. We'd go up there hiking and stuff, and we went up to the mountains, and when we were going uphill, I could feel just the slightest little slip of the transmission, right? And I looked over, and we were like 98,000 miles. 98,000 miles on the Hyundai. It was the first one we had ever bought from them too. And I just thought, like, oh, we do city driving, so 2,000 miles won't take long. They're going to jerk us around and say there's nothing wrong because it's so slight. And we couldn't feel it on, like, surface streets or when we got back in the city, only in the mountains. But took it in, and they're like, sure, you get a whole new transmission at 98,000.
yeah, they honored their warranty.
Yeah.
And so yeah, it was we've
They were
got
amazing.
been
And then
good
since
customers ever
then,
since.
we bought 2 more Elantras and a Tucson. But Chris bought his Elantra used. It was a dealer car
Dealer loaner,
used.
yeah.
And but what they did, they're like, you get the full 2-year warranty, even though it was already a year old. They're like, you'll get the full 2-year warranty and the regular warranty as well.
Well, the 100,000 mile and the it was sold to me as a new
Interior
car.
and all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it was fine. It was,
All the stuff you get as a new car, but then the paint started peeling. Because the white car, they had that white car paint issue, right? So the paint started peeling, and now it was out of the 2-year warranty period. I told Chris, I said, go ahead and call him up, and he called up, and they're like, bring it on in. Now it took them how long?
about 2.5 weeks to get it.
2.5 weeks to
fixed.
get it painted. but they only painted where the spots were. So now it's peeling again. But I heard on my local news that if you have one of those cars that's peeling paint and it's a Hyundai, call them and they'll honor it and they will repaint it even, no matter how old the car is.
Mm-hmm.
So they're just awesome in that way.
Yeah.
So I keep pushing for Chris, like for his next car to be a Hyundai.
Mm-hmm.
And before that, Rick, get this, I had a Daewoo. It was a 2002. I bought it in 2004 with 8,000 miles on it for $4,500. $4,500. And then I had it until 5 years ago.
Yeah, you had it for 15 years.
Yeah, 15 years. And I paid $4,500
Yeah,
for that car.
we're never going to get that kind of a deal. On a
Whenever I
used
take it in
car.
to get like the inspection or whatever, people would be like, what is that? Because it had a Mercedes back end and like the, one of the Jags picked up the front end kind of look at some point. But it had the identical Mercedes back end as my friend Lisa's Mercedes. It was so funny. Who's that? Is that Angela?
Angela, yeah.
Hey Angela, how are you? We just made a Filipino chicken adobo, and I made a pot of chili for tomorrow and the weekend, so that we can get a lot of work done, since we have so much harvesting to do. So, and Chris just got home, so we're just waiting for the chicken to finish. I was late getting dinner done tonight because I'm trying to get edits done. And I kept flip-flopping between just having Chris pick something up so I could get back to editing or going live and cooking.
Yeah, that's great that you got so many miles out of the Jeep. That's impressive. They must have made them more sturdy back in '75.
Is that Angela?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Angela had a mail truck for a while too, but that wasn't her Jeep. I don't
Yeah, well,
think.
and she had the Ford heavy-duty 150 4x4. That's a beefy truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I remember the day she sold her car, her mail truck.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. It was a sad day.
Angela had an old school mail truck. The
Yeah,
real
she was a mail carrier.
mail carrier. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so she had a left side, but it was, rural, so she had to buy her own vehicle. So she had a left side drive car for years.
Wow, that's awesome.
Mhm.
Well, I understand that the old mail carriers got 6 miles to the gallon. They were just really, really bad for fuel economy back then.
That's crazy. Because weren't they Jeeps, basically?
Well, not too many of them went out used. I think the post office tended to destroy them or whatever. I don't think a lot of people wanted to buy old mail trucks. Well, it would be neat to drive a right-hand drive car in the U.S. It's just that when you're at a big intersection and you got to make a left turn, and let's say you're in a turn lane and there are vehicles in the other turn lane opposite you, you're not going to be able to see around. You'll just have to wait for the light to change, I guess, and then people are honking behind you because they can see you could have made it, but
Too
you can't
bad.
see. Yeah, you can't. You're not going to be able to see around.
People can honk at me all day long. If I can't see around the car and I'm trying to make a turn, I'm not turning.
Right, because it's not
I
safe.
get that all the time with trucks.
Mm-hmm.
They think I should see what they see. Well, that ain't happening.
Also, Angela had an antique red Jeep right-hand drive, and then later on a '99 Saturn that was right-hand.
Wow.
Wow. And Rick had a right-hand drive Volvo. That's cool.
Wow.
Volvos are great. I mean, the old 240s. I mean, they were tanks, and they were so kind of nerdy cool. I like the look of them. They're so boxy.
Alright, well, I didn't get one dinner done in 45 minutes, but I got 2 done in how long? How long have I been online?
Let's see, 1 hour and 25 minutes.
2 meals in an hour 25.
Traffic was bad. It was bad, you know, out in Atlanta today. Friday mornings aren't bad. It's Friday evening. It's just really, it's going to take you an extra 30 to 40% longer to go from town to the hinterlands.
Yeah. All right, dinner is ready.
My 96 Volvo 850. That's cool. Yeah, Volvos are great. They're solid. They were like the first vehicle maker to be really behind safety bandwagon.
Safety.
And they were kind enough to open source the 3-point seatbelt because they realized that that was such an important invention that they needed to just let everybody copy it and not have car makers, you know, refuse to put it in because they'd have to pay Volvo a fee. So good for them.
Yeah, my cousin had a head-on in a Volvo in the 80s and survived.
Angela said she was riding on the interstate in her right-hand drive Saturn. The dog's in the passenger seat. 2 state troopers pulled her over. People called 911 and said a kid was driving the car. The troopers died laughing because it was the dog that was ostensibly driving the car.
That's awesome.
Cool. Nice.
That's great. Angela has the best stories. She really does.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
She's had a great life. Great life. Who was I talking to the other day? Oh, and Angela. She's heard of Lexi Milner. Lexi Milner.
Have you heard of
Oh,
Alexa?
I told her about her. That's
Okay.
right. She's from Charlotte, but she's also. What else do y'all have in common? What was I just gonna say? Dang it! What was I just thinking about? Oh, there's something else they have in common. Oh, her mother worked on Jimmy Carter's campaign.
Oh yeah, that's right.
In
You
St.
mentioned that,
Croix.
right. Yeah.
Angela's mom, and Angela worked on Jimmy Carter's campaign in Atlanta. Isn't that
Huh,
crazy?
Neat. That's cool. Yeah, he was one of the most genuinely nicest persons to ever be elected president of the United States.
Don't get her started.
Yeah.
Don't get her started.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Now we were talking earlier today. We had some little back and forth over on her channel today.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you need more chicken. I know. You want chicken with skin.
Chicken. Skin's the best part, you know. Like crispy, fatty goodness.
Give us the skin. All right. And that's the leftover summer squash.
Yeah, kind and real people. Absolutely. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
All right, y'all. Here's
Nice.
Chris's plate.
Are gonna watch me beat my face here, man? This is awesome.
Mukbang. No, we're not going to do a mukbang.
Oh my goodness,
We
no.
don't do that. I refuse. Like one of my highest subscribers with the highest subscriber count herself, that's what she does.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how did she end up subscribing to me? So funny.
Well done.
Maybe she just thought I'd be interested in her mukbang. How is it? I didn't
Very
even
good.
taste it. How's the balance of the sauce?
That's really good.
I tasted it before I put it the water in and then added it, but I didn't taste it after.
It's sweet, but it's not too sweet. It's got a good balance.
Okay.
It's real good.
Sweet, sour, garlic,
Mm-hmm.
salty,
Everything in
all the
combo.
good things in life.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right. I guess so.
Well, y'all, I think we're going to end it here. Enjoy our dinner. Rolling Stones, y'all. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. Angela, I'm going to be playing your playlist too. So, Lulu, I missed you. So sorry. When did you come in? You came in after Chris came home, right? Or you just been watching, hiding, not participating? Lulu, Angela's good people. You'll like her. She's sweet and she has a buttery, lovely southern accent. I love it. So, and Lulu cooks some amazing stuff too. So, well, I'm going to eat so I can get back to editing. Try and get that Motown dang video out. So, I'm not playing mine. Oh yeah, you're going to have a bunch of watch hours because, that's right, Angela is donating all of her watch hour profits for the next 2 months to the local food bank in her area. So go play her stuff. Play her stuff, get her on your playlist. That's why I want to do your playlist, Angela, too. So you'll get watch hours and plenty of play. So I love you very much. Y'all take care. Have a great weekend. And I'll be seeing you around tonight, probably, Rick and Lulu. We'll see. Love y'all. Bye.